I was rereading my first entry, and honestly, I'd give a ton of snails to go back in time and smack myself in the face. I tell myself to stop being such a bitch, to relax and let go a little, and to cut the humans some slack because eventually, well, you know how that went. Speaking of, things have calmed down a little over the past couple weeks of dating loose. I'm less panicked and less awkward, and we've settled into kind of a rhythm now. Not that I'm not still panicked and awkward, because I absolutely am. Just less. I wanted to do something nice for Luce, so today I visited Gus's house. I'd only been there briefly once to pick him up for something, so this was new for both of us. I know the least about Gus out of my three friends. Obviously, one of is my childhood best friend and the other is my girlfriend. But he is a human expert, so I figured I'd ask him for a little assistance. I like him a lot. He's got a really great sense of humor, and he was extremely willing to help. He did try to give me the brother talk, if you ever hurt Luce, I will hurt you, etc., etc., but it was a little bit ruined by the fact that we both know I could take him in a fight. It was sweet, though, and I believe he would be pretty formidable if he was angry enough. Not to mention what Willow would do to me if she found out I hurt Luce. Terrifying. Not that I would ever hurt Luce. I can't even imagine a hypothetical scenario where I would ever want to do that. So anyway, Gus gave me a human language book so I can try to learn Luce's human phrases and understand her a little more. Humans talk about food a lot, but who am I to judge? I'm going to show her what I learned at school tomorrow. I'm so excited. I think Luce is lying to me. Not about anything involving a relationship. I trust her there 100%, but something about how she was talking today makes me think that she opened a portal and isn't telling me what happened. Here's how today went. After school, I tried my first human word, batata. It means sweet potato. I feel like that's kind of a strange thing to call your partner, but I trust Gus and Luce seem to like it, which means I like it too. It's so easy to be affectionate with Luce now. Holding hands, resting my head on her shoulder, things like that. I still feel like there's a parade of butterfly snakes in my stomach every single time, and I'm sure I go bright red, but it's getting easier. And today, okay, I'm worried and a little scared, but today Luce kissed me on the cheek. She's never done that before. Is this how she felt when I kissed her cheek? How did she survive? I felt like I was going to spontaneously combust. I've been touching my cheek over and over again all day, trying to keep the memory of it alive. But that wasn't the only thing that happened today. Luce told us that she hasn't gone through the portal to see her mom yet, but when she said it, she wouldn't look me in the eye. And maybe she's getting worse at lying, or maybe I'm just learning to read her better, but something tells me she's not telling the truth. After she left, I noticed her Titan, what's it called? Phane? Frome? Ugh, I don't have time for this. Her human communication device. I noticed she left it on the steps, and it was open to a video she'd made of herself, and something in me just connected the dots. I know that video can tell me the truth about what happened with the portal. I just know it. But that would be betraying her trust. I spent hours agonizing over this before I realized that I'm not alone anymore. And I made a tough decision. I went to Willow's house. It was weird being back to a place I'd spent so much of my childhood. Her dads looked surprised to see me, and I'm not sure that they were very happy with me, but they let me in and told me Willow was in her room. I was so nervous as I walked up the steps. I kept being assaulted by memories from the past. Willow falling down the stairs and spraining her ankle, the time we mattress surfed down to the bottom floor, the one summer it was so hot we tried an ice spell and made a blizzard in her hallway. I wasn't sure if Willow would want to see me at all. We haven't really hung out alone since everything happened. But I gathered myself up and knocked on her door. As soon as it opened, I let myself in. Maybe I should have been more polite, but seeing her room again just made me feel like I was a kid again. Like, I belonged in that room and I never should have even left. Plus, I was really upset about Luce and I needed help. She wasn't much help. I think I decided before I even got there that I wouldn't watch the video. I just wanted confirmation that that was the right decision. What I got instead was girl time. I braided her hair and we gossiped, and by the end of the day I found myself laughing so hard I couldn't breathe. It was really, really nice. I'm so glad Willow and I can do this again. I've missed it a lot. It feels like something broken has been healed, and after years of breaking things over and over, this is a really nice change of pace.